There is something right now which I would consider a mediocre update when it comes to XCN, even though nothing I say is financial advice. They made a post on X. It said that the Onyx Ambassador program is now under direct control of the community through the XCN polling system. Now, if we take a look at what is an ambassador program, now I've actually taken a look at a definition, and it said that an ambassador program is typically a marketing strategy where individuals, often called ambassadors, represent and promote a brand or organization. So I think having, again, the Onyx Ambassador program basically being under direct control of the community through the XCN polling system, I think is a good touch right there because, of course, these type of projects, sometimes they want to have good ambassadors. So this is a good thing in my opinion, hypothetically, even though I don't think it's the most exciting thing. I think it's kind of mediocre because it's not that good, not that bad. I like what I'm seeing here in the grand scheme of things. Allegedly, the community can now remove or add ambassadors, suggest or remove tasks, and more. So this is what I like about Onyx. Again, because Onyx has a DAO aspect, like a decentralized autonomous organization, this is the type of stuff that I think kind of gives it a more unique approach when compared to other projects out there that may not have a DAO aspect. Again, DAO. Now, let me explain real quick what a DAO is. Because, for instance, right, if we take a look at a DAO is an entity that is designed to be fully autonomous without a central point of control. Now, the rules of a DAO are established by a core team of committee members and is executed through smart contracts. Now, again, this is kind of typically the case. Now, to obtain voting power membership in a DAO, users are typically required to own its governance token. But then, personally, for me, do I participate in, the polls when it comes to Onyx? I do not. It's just a little bit of a hassle to me. But then at the same time, I like what I'm seeing when it comes to Onyx. And I think that brings a pretty unique approach because a decentralized autonomous organization, very decentralized by nature. So I think that brings a cool touch when it comes to Onyx. Now, let's say XCN hypothetically were to maybe reach the price of 25 cents. Now, that's around a 16x from here. Market cap at that point, considering current circulating supply, would be around $8.5 billion. Around a 16x, some people like to say, oh, this microcap could do this and do that. I'm totally aware of that. But if Bitcoin went to 300 grand, that's less than a 3x from here. I mean, if someone said XCN or Bitcoin, I cannot make a decision for anyone, by the way, but I would choose XCN personally for me. Not to mention, a market cap of around $8.5 billion. That's around 10% of Dogecoin's all-time high market cap back in 2021. It doesn't seem too ridiculous maybe to me. Now, will it ever reach that? Who knows? But let's say there's a fully fledged type of altcoin season, especially right now with over 600 million crypto owners. That wouldn't be too surprising to me, but in the grand scheme of things, there's only one thing that is within my control because I do not know the exact moment in time XCN is going to do this or do that. That's beyond my control. I do not know what Onyx is doing behind the scenes. I'm not a part of their team. I don't know what they're doing in the grand scheme of things. I can only take a look at the news and what they post. But there's only one thing I can control, and that's myself. And I'm going to be dollar cost averaging, holding, and just waiting. That's it. Because if we see that next leg up, whenever that does decide to happen, I hypothetically want to be prepared by just holding. And that's what I did before, and I was able to catch the initial run, I would say, in the grand scheme of things, at least as of late when it comes to XCN before. It had the pullback. But then, if let's say now that we see pretty okay recovery, not that much in the grand scheme of things, but I'm saying, let's say there's that next leg up, I just hypothetically want to be prepared by just holding and just waiting, and that's pretty much it. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll greatly appreciate it. It's Willie the Captain. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.